Yeah, thank you, Julian, for the presentation. Well, it's a pleasure to be here in this beautiful city and speaking to these ladies and great audience. Well, the Sovcomflot is positioned himself as the ship management company dealing with not only working within the Arctic region, but all around the world. But we'll be talking about the transport solutions for Arctic energy and the future prospects. Well, in these slides, maybe someone knows that the name of this vessel was given in the name of the president of Total. So this was the owner's decision to have this vessel, which bears his name. So we'll start further. That we have completed many projects in the Arctic and subarctic seas. And the Sovcomflot is the world's largest ice class fleet operator, which is located in St. Petersburg, which is also a beautiful city, and you are welcome to visit this beautiful city. Well, as a beginning of why it's made? Okay, it's different. Well, at the beginning of 1st of October, we have 79 vessels with ice class ranging from Ice 1C, which is may combat the ice thickness of 1 meter, to Arc 7, which might proceed with the ice of 1.5 to 2 meters, and icebreakers type vessels. So the company's fleet is a key participant in the transport and logistics schemes of sea largest Arctic and subarctic industrial projects. The first one was the Sakhalin-1, which was started in 2006. The next one is Varanday, located in Barents Sea, and we started in 2008. Sakhalin-2 in 2009. The Priraslomna failed in 2014, and Novi Port project located in Obey. We started in 2016, and the Yamal LNG project. So from this 2016, when we started with this project, more than 4,000 energy shipments have been made offshore to shore terminals, and over 200 million tons of oil and 19 million of LNG being transported by Sovcomflot vessels in the Arctic and subarctic region. So this is our scheme of how we proceed with this project. So in October 2016, SF tanker Eurasian Carriage Service started transporting crude oil from Sakhalin-1 subarctic project. In June 2008, we started the commencement of oil shipping from Varanday project. In March 2009, the Sovcomflot tanker Grand Aniva began shipping from the Sakhalin-2 project. In August and September, one vessel called SF Baltica transited North Sea route, which was our first vessel, laden vessel. And further on, we can read on my slides later on, if you like. So Sakhalin-1, in brief, it's operated by ExxonMobil. It includes ice class 1C vessels, tanker vessels with a weight ranging from 1,000 tons. Supply vessels, also operated by Sovcomflot. We started participation in this project in 2006 and transported already 100 million tons of crude oil. The Sakhalin-2 project, which is located and also is Sea of Okhotsk, is operated by Sakhalin Energy, and shareholders are Gazprom, Royal Dutch Shell, and Mitsui and Mitsubishi. Also, we started participating in this project in 2009. It includes also 1 C-class vessels, 1 LNG vessel, and supply vessels to operate in the platforms. The Varanzy project, located in Barents Sea, which is operated by Lukoil, and the Sovcomflot started operation in 2008. We had 3 Ice Arc 6-class vessels, shuttle tankers, and they deliver crude oil from Timana, Pechorskaya, and other neighboring oil fields to the port of Murmansk for the further transport into the Europe or other countries. Prirazlovny project, which is also located in the Petersburg Sea and operated by Gazprom. We Sovcomflot started participation in this field in 2014. Well, more than 8 million have been transferred by this time. The vessels are very specific because if anyone knows, they use DP system for staying at the field, because otherwise you can't do offloading the cargo. So they're very sophisticated vessels. And then Novi Port, which is located also in Bay, which is a part of Kara Sea, operated by Gazprom. And we started participation in 2016. We have 3 vessel charter tanker with ARC 7, which is also quite strong vessels. Yamal LNG vessels, we participate in this project with our big, huge mammoths, as we call it. Christophe de Majori. It's operated by Yamal LNG, and its holders Novatek, Total, and CNPC. It's very huge and enormous vessel. Believe me, I've been there. So if you look at the further projects, industrial projects in the Arctic, so the researchers have been shown that plenty of fields are undiscovered, but well, they will be open for industrial projects, because that's the way it is. And as for the Sovcomflot, we should provide efficient Arctic operations. And how it's going to happen, it's done through the continuous improvement of technology, use of new environmentally friendly fuels, and primarily LNG, active implementation of digital technologies, and first, an important training of highly skilled manpower. I will show you briefly the ice condition in the Barents Sea and in the Kara Sea with this winter. And believe me, it was very harsh and difficult. It maybe for the last 20, 15 years, they have not been such. Well, it's our logo is safety comes first. Well, what is that? That is, we provide further development of natural resources in the Arctic and increase traffic density in the Arctic seas, which requires full-scale deployment of navigational hydrographic support, conformity of ice competences, adequate deployment for the ice-breaking fleets, and improvement of the professional educational system. We've been participating in the safety environment protection. Our goal is to convert Aframax tankers to LNG fuel. and that will be completed by within next decades because it needs time. Well, also the members of executive community, Arctic Economic Council. This is where I work. This is St. Petersburg at Moika Street, so it's a beautiful place. And everybody is welcome to St. Petersburg. This is a very great place, and it's a pleasure to speak to such a good audience. Thank you.